I'm in the garden, but I'm under a tent thing at the minute. My fella's thing. It's like a fishing tent, but we use it for a bit of a canopy when it's hot. And I didn't want to face the other way because it would be too sunny to see the screen. So I thought I'd sit here a minute in the garden. So I just thought I'd come on and see if anyone's about anyway. Not that it matters because it'll just be like recorded. I've got my singing bowl out. I had that out this morning. I've got some cards out so I can read some cards anyway for now or people watching after. I did write something down in my little Happy Bee book, which reminds me of being happy because we've got bees that keep going under the conservatory, which isn't a problem to me. Bees are fine and I'm not doing anything about it because they're not really doing anything. They're going underneath the conservatory, which is, we were actually there last year, so it's fine. We sit there and they just come in and out and whatever, that's fine. I've been digging my big carving out. I've cut round it, so I just have to dig all this out now. Take all this off because the rest of it's done. Probably doesn't show up well, but it is. So I'll be seeing how that does later on at some point because it's my first one. And I'm going to read my notes out as well. I'm just going to give it a few minutes and see if people come in. I'm still doing well. But I've got weeding to do as well, so that's exciting. Hi Renee, how are you? People are probably out this morning, I don't know. Still got the little, got to put these somewhere, but I don't know where to put them yet. Finn's just watching something, but we're hoping to go out in a bit. Because my fella's just gone to visit his mum, which isn't round here, and then we're coming back and then hopefully go to the park like we did yesterday. And then spend the rest of the afternoon probably in the garden because it's nice. So I'm just going to carry on. So I've been seeing loads of ladybirds. I always associate ladybirds with lucky. There's a bee. But what was coming in was lucky. You've got to make your own luck. And the bee, because we have a lot of bees keep coming in near our conservatory, be happy. They're just happy collecting their pollen, their nuggets of gold, let's say. What's your gold? Gold, yellow, sun, joy. What's your joy? I'm always talking about what's your joy. That's what you've got to go and do. I have just making a purchase for an investment for myself for a new venture. Well, it's not that new, but put into place, rooted into place, let's say. I'm not talking about that yet, especially on here. There's a lot more letting go and making room for the new. Because letting go isn't just one thing, it takes time, and with the full moon in, and especially today the 16th of April, the new moon, and tomorrow, Easter, the 17th. Hi Sue, how are you? Just thought I'd come from a chat from the garden. I'm just sat under the like fishing umbrella just to keep the sun off me because I wouldn't be able to see the screen, but you can probably hear the birds singing. Yeah, it's lovely today. It's really warm. It's really warm and sunny. I might do some hula hooping in a bit. I've got my hoops up there. I think we need taping. Could retape them or something. I've got some cards to pull. I just thought I'd do something from the garden. I wanted to know how everybody's feeling, you know. Took myself out of the crazy world a little bit. As I keep saying, you're allowed to witness stuff, but just don't digest it. Don't observe. Don't. What's the word? Oh. Absorb. Observe, but you don't have to absorb it all. You do need to know what's going on, but you don't need to absorb it where you take it within and it's, affecting you in that sense, because it's one big show, but it's great to watch. Especially more of the light. I'm not talking about the other stuff, talking about the light, lots of that going on. So I was just wondering how you're all feeling with new energies coming in. It's stronger. It may be making you feel not so good or knock you down, because it doesn't mean it's all, it can knock you down. Here comes Finn. Don't do that on the door, please. Kids drive you potty, but that's what they're here to do, drive you mad. I'll just let me shut the door, because if you'll be moaning there's a bee in the house in a minute. He wants to come and show you what he's made out of Play-Doh, clay stuff. Morning, Rachel. I have to do it here, Finn. What in the mail stand there? Right, what are you showing everyone? They don't know what it is. What are you showing everyone? What is it?
A Hulk made out of clay.
A Hulk made out of clay.
And then I've got another.
Its hand's going to fall off. Is this a Hulk?
Another small Hulk.
Another small Hulk. With pink pants on. It's nice.
They are purple.
Alright, purple pants on.
Wait, 1 minute.
Be careful. Whoa, his head's fell off.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. Right.
Someone said, wow, that's amazing.
It is amazing. You are amazing.
And then, from the game Minecraft, I made a Minecraft creeper.
Minecraft creeper. Where's its eyeballs? Me?
His eyeballs.
Oh, right, yeah. I don't know what that is, so there you go.
They blow up.
Remember, if you want them cooking, you have to put them on the side.
No!
Right.
I'm going on the trampoline.
I know, he's 7 now, and he's probably just going to try and come and disrupt this chat now. So I'm going to try and get him not to, because I do want to play my bowl in a bit. So I'll just let him have a bound around. Tried to do it while he wasn't here, and then obviously he's realised where I was. Yeah, 7. The delicate age up to 7 with the programming and stuff. But honestly. Finn, take them in before the... Oh, don't put it on there.
Why?
Because that's still wet. Right, that's still wet, that's why Ray's put it on. Take it in, because if that gets on there, that'll be it.
Why do you say
Because it's all gloopy.
What went on? No, I'm not.
Sorry about that, I had to get him to go in with his stuff, because he will just... And there's a butterfly, and I keep seeing the... is it the cabbage white butterflies? And that's... I love them. because there's a butterfly garden over here, but I just think of transformation within us all with that. But yeah, just let mummy do this video, because you know what kids are like. When you're trying to do something, that's the best time. They like to come and disrupt, especially when you're on the phone. You decide to phone someone, that's it. He doesn't hear anything, but if I'm on the phone, that's it. You know what kids are like. That's what they do. They're full of it at 7. Full of it at 7. I think he's been full of it since he was born, but yeah, he's definitely more full of it. Knows everything. Well, the funny thing is, he's a Pisces like me, so it is, yeah. Be whizzing past, on my way to York. Oh, are you going to York? Oh, yeah, we're whizzing somewhere else in a bit when we get the car. I don't know. Oh, just remember, just think of me. Well, you never know, you might be able to come to my end one time for things that I'll be putting into practice very shortly. But anyway, I was going to do some cards from the garden. So, like I said, how's everyone in chat with everything? Did I just see? Oh, hi, Danny. I didn't see you there. Hi, good servant. I'm saying hi to everybody in chat. Yeah, I just thought I'd come from the garden, but I'm under the fishing tent thing because I won't be able to see with the sunlight. So it was funny yesterday because we were out at the park and I was telling Finn and my fella about the dandelions, and he said, I always say hello, hi Dolly. Oh, thanks. I'll be thinking about it later. The story about the dandelion. And he was like, what? And I went, it's something on the lines of, when God said, what would you like to be? What sort of flower would you like to be? It was like, I want to be like the sun, the dandelion said. No, I know I've said this before, I want to be like the moon. No, I want to be like the stars. So I said to them, yeah, oh yes, where we go when we go all, definitely. So God said, okay, so when the dandelion comes out, it looks like the sun. When it goes into the, the clock that you blow, or whatever you call it, it's like the moon. And then when you blow the seeds, I think we had one yesterday. Half. I think Finn blew it yesterday. This, in a circle, it's the moon, and then these look like the stars when you blow them. So my fella was like, they're not dandelions. I said, the dandelions, I know what a dandelion is. I said, it's full of it in the garden, it's full of dandelions. That means your soil's good, by the way. And they're not weeds, they're actually good for you. You can make dandelion tea, you can eat the leaves, and I believe you can make dandelion coffee out of the roots. You can use the roots for a lot of things, but I've not done that. I have had dandelion tea and I've had the leaves, wash them. But there actually means, I think it's vitamin K or something is in your ground, but that's the story about them. And then he had to Google it. I said, you know what dandelions look like? They turn into clocks, and then, so it's a cute story. Hang on a minute. So we do have a lot. I can't even see, but they are all over the garden. That needs to. Right, hang on. It was the delivery guy. Finn just said, somebody's here. Just delivered some, this was so funny, delivered some, they're not the same as my old bottles. If anyone's had my oils, I know Sue in chat has had one of my oils, because they were, I don't think they do them anymore, but I had to order some more bottles for my oils. And when they came last time, I was like, I can't believe it. They've sent no rollers on the end. Like, why would you send the bottles with no rollers? I realised after emailing them that they were the other way around. So I ordered some more. So I'll be doing some new things with these. Wondering when they'd come, and they've just come, so that's good. Because I love doing all that. I put them there. So yeah, I'll get on with this before I keep getting disturbed. So I thought you'd come and do some cards. Like I said, I hope you're all well in chat. I hope you're all not focusing too much on what's going on out there. Keeping an eye on it, but because some of it is pretty, it's getting good, it's getting good. And I may be talking to someone this weekend I've not spoke to for a long time. I'm not going to tell you yet, we'll see what happens. So I'm going to do the Witch's Wisdom Oracle, because I got yesterday, it's still about clearing. It was clearing again, as we all know. There's one just fell on the floor. That's what we're doing, because it will help us with our foundation. The map of the world there, the world's foundation, because that's why things are being brought down, as we know, so we can build, like the tower, a new foundation. And it says homeland, yeah, our homeland. Where are we building and bringing it back? Not those that took the opportunity to fool people over the centuries. We're taking it back. We build the foundations we want, and you build the foundations you want. Right, let's get another one. You sure it's on today? Because that's how sunny it is. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Try and get this angle right. Intensification. Well, I would say at the minute. I need you a bit nearer, I can't. The table's in the way, hang on. It's a bit better. I would say at the minute things are intensifying, energies are intensifying within people, around people. Things are intensifying out there because it's all connected. So you've just got to stay calm. And these tops never stay off your shoulders. And as I say, keep focused on what you need to keep focused on. As the wind blows, as I'm saying, intensifying. So yeah, there's a lot of tension and things intensifying. I'll stick these cards under my... Yeah, the wind chimes are going as well. I need some new ones. I've only got one. A fairy necklace on. Do you remember this, Sue? I think you got one, didn't you? I don't know. Oh. And guess what? Because we've had this quite a lot, and you're going to keep getting it. Clearance. Clearing the old for the new. Clearing the stale energy out, clearing anything that doesn't help you along your way. Broomstick time. That's what the broomstick was used for. It was used for a lot of things, but it was used for clearing the energy out. So that's that one. Let's see what we get off the other cards. I've got a few decks out. Let's see what the Crystal Power Tarot says, because I've not really used it. I got it mainly because I love the artwork in it, and I've got the book on the woman who did it as well, the illustrations. And they look like this. I might get down on the floor actually, because I'm going to have to get down on the floor anyway for what I'm about to do in a bit. Let's see. Oh, wrong way around. So it's a bit weird because I've got a fence blown down over there. Fence down here. The gate's not on anymore, but we're getting them fixed in May, so I feel very open to everyone like, what's she doing? But I'm not bothered. Oh, that's nice and comfy. Have some daffodils in the background because you can't see the garden because of the tent, just so I've got a bit of cover. Ooh, yeah, let's see what they say. And then we'll do some crystal bowl. The Seven of Cups, my number, which is saying I trust myself to see the truth, and I do trust myself to see the truth. And what I believe I'm seeing is the truth for me. So trust yourself to see the truth. You know, because like I said, you've got to see two sides to everything to see the truth. Certain things out there, like the mainstream media, will only give you a slice of something, but they don't show you the rest of it. So you can't know the light, the truth, if you're not seeing both sides. People who never look at like alternative news or anything else that anyone else is saying and only go with, like for example, the mainstream media, you're not going to get the full light on stuff. You're going to get lack and you're going to be in the dark because it's not full information. Hi Patricia. She said good day soul fam. We're in the garden this morning. We're in the garden. Ooh. Yay, we've got the world. Look at that card. Titanium quartz, this is pointing to. I celebrate life and welcome new energy. New energy. When we're clearing out, that's what we're doing right now. The world, we're creating the foundations before. We are celebrating life and welcoming new energy. Celebrating that it's Easter tomorrow, resurrection in I would say life of you, new ways of thinking, new ways of being, new doing, new opportunities, everything. Springtime growth. So we've got that. We can do another one. Stars, we can. They have to come now. Yep. Oh, we've got a load that have just come out. Mainly cups and swords. Cups are to do with emotions, swords, thoughts, in the head. We've got Ace of Cups, Aquamarine. I welcome new love and trust what it brings. Someone could be coming into your life. It could be new love, newfound love for yourself, which should be first. Two of Cups, Aquamarine again. I am worthy of the deepest kind of love. Of course you are. People always look outside themselves. It's within you, and then that outside will come. We've got Ten of Swords. I think it's Sugarlight. I don't know if I've said that right. The crystal. I see the truth in this ending. I see the truth in this ending. There's a lot of things coming to an end because we're going in with a new. And you could say we're in the end games, but that's good, not a bad thing. And then we've got the last one is Eight of Cups, and it says, I accept my situation without resistance. A lot of people are resisting a lot of people are resisting things that are coming in, resisting because they want to stay in the old, because that's the only thing that they know. So it's easy to be in the old because it's the only thing that you know. Maybe it's scary to go in with the new, but we get used to things anyway. It's like, sorry ladies, a lot of ladies like to resist the grey. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not fighting it. I'm just letting it flow. But that's that. Off for that. Hi Julie. And that was the, I've got to look at this more because I've not really looked at this deck. The Crystal Power Tarot. And it's watercolour artwork. Let's have a bit of Nature's Whispers. This is one of my older decks. I think Sue will probably remember this, because I've always been pulling my decks since I've been on YouTube, as anyone from when I first started will know that. Yeah, Sue's like, yes I do. Oh. Something just flipped, but I didn't catch it. Or did I catch it? No, hang on, there's just cards that haven't turned over the right way. Let me check. I'm not checking them all the right way first. Oh, hang on. Ah. Sure, there's another one. Yep. No. I've got two. I'm gonna go for another one. Alright, we've got four. We've got look the right way. Love matters. It's the biggest thing at the minute, and most of it is for yourself as well, because then you can give to others. That's why you have to set certain boundaries sometimes. The perfect setting, number 9, divine. I always see this as where creating our reality, where building new foundations like before, where creating the world we want to be in, not for a certain few. Shift your energy, that's what it's all about. Letting go, bringing in new energy, letting go so you can bring in new energy, shifting it from a negative to a positive, because you can do that. Stay in the negative if you want to, but it's not really going to get you anywhere in the end. And 7, my number, amplify your positive emotions. There's too many people, not birds in the house, it's the birds outside in the garden. Too many people want to amplify the negative emotions, I've noticed that, but they don't want to amplify the positive. The positive will shift you. They want to sit in the negative. That's not the way this new world, let's say, is coming in. It's not about that, it's about shifting from a negative to a positive. And the ripple effect of what that does. So that's that. And then we've got, I'll do the sacred, I'll do the asking it is given, and then I'll do the sacred self-care, because we're still self-caring. That's why I'm in the garden. Before I do some bowl heart chakra. So let's see. I'll take one from here. Yeah, you can hear the birds. Oh, hear the birds, yeah, I thought you said my birds. I was going to go, no. That's why I thought I'd come outside. Got something making a noise over there. And you can hear all the birds. It's healing. Okay. 4 have come out, and I've seen one again. It's like a beautiful sunny. Yeah, it is. I mean, you can't see properly because of the tent that I'm just sat under, but it's probably not coming across on camera, but it is sunny and nice today. So we've got connect with fire. You could be having a fire tonight, maybe under the stars, burning some negative energy by writing it down or whatever, but getting together with friends, because sitting around the fire is cosy and warm, and it's a nice feeling. Spend more time with friends. Yep. Remember to reconnect, have fun, not talk about things out there, just reconnect again. Remember why you're friends in the first place. Moon cycles, new moon, full moon, especially today's high energy with that. Did you see it last night as well? My God, the energy coming off it was amazing. I did stand outside for a while just staring. Energy work, you're doing energy work on yourself, going for people for energy work, you know, like Reiki and all sorts of different stuff to help you. Energy work as well, like putting up boundaries, keeping yourself out of things that you know doesn't do you any good, connecting in nature. And then we've got alone time. It is good to be alone sometimes. I'm more the person who likes to be around people, but every now and again I need my own space. Like now, this is why I'm in the garden doing this, because my fella's nipped out to his mum's. Finn's doing something at the minute, I'm just getting this bit of time in. You know, you can have time out in the bath, time out anywhere. You can get time to yourself anywhere, there's no excuse. You could be meditating while in the bath, doing whatever. Just get a bit creative with it. But we all need that time to ourselves to reconnect to ourselves sometimes. Because there's a lot of people I've noticed that are not reconnecting to themselves. They're trying to connect to others and take themselves away from themselves, too busy wondering what others are doing and things like that, when they should be reconnecting to themselves and finding what is good for them and what works well for them. You never find yourself looking at others, so, you know, a message to those that do that, or anyone that lurks in the background, because I know that happens as well. We're going to do, I like to, you know, say the truth on things, so we're going to do sacred self-care. And see what the cards have for us. I never know which way around these are. That's sacred self-care. The asking it will be given. See what they say. Yeah, watch it tonight, Danny. It's beautiful. One's come out. And this connects with what I was just saying. Moods are indications of my emotional set points. When people are in a mood and screaming and shouting, that's where your set points are. I've seen a lot of that going on. When you continue to focus on any thought, it becomes increasingly easy to continue to focus on it, because the law of attraction is making more thoughts like it available to you. And so, emotionally speaking, you are developing a mood, or you are achieving a habitual vibrational groove, so to speak, or set a point. This is why I'm always saying, focus on your own stuff, not others. People who focus on others and are not focusing on themselves, like I just said before, can get themselves in moods. They can get screamy, shouty and stuff like that, because they're getting back what they're focusing on, because they're not focusing on self. So you've got to set your focus, because it'll depend what mood you're in. You know, if you're focusing on something negative, it's going to put you in a mood, whatever you would call negative. If you're focusing on other people, for example, because I get this a lot, and you're mad about something because someone's maybe doing something you're not doing because you're not focused on yourself, you can get in a certain energy. And it's like, that's why I keep saying to people, you need to focus on thyself and bring in what is needed for you, because we're all different. Thank you for your time. Honoured to be with you in all. Oh, thank you, Patricia. Yeah, thank you, because it's nice to have a bit of gratitude. I don't have to come and do my little videos when I do, but I've always felt it's been needed. And we're all human at the end of the day. I mean, we're not, I would say, in the world but not of it, but we all go through things. We all have to learn to navigate on our path the best way for us, what helps us. You'll always get people that don't like you. You'll always get people that will say things. That's life, that's people, but that's because those people that you'll find in life are not focusing on self, and they're not dealing and taking responsibility for their own lives, so they'll look at others. So you've just got to think, doesn't matter, that's not me, that's for them to deal with. That's in any situation. So yeah, was there another one? No, that was it. I'm going to do one more for the bowl. Ooh. Or that it's the same, my emotional set points can be changed, because they can. It's your thoughts, it's how you feel, how you think, you know. Thoughts aren't always you. So your set points are achieved by attention to a subject, as I've just said. Cards are always right. It's what you're focusing on, where your attention goes. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points, because once you accept something, it will come. The details of it may play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. So that's why I say to people, if you're getting something coming in and your life's not going right, there's something you're not doing, you're focusing on something you shouldn't be focusing on. But if things are starting to flow, it's because you're focusing on that vibrational match, and it will come in. So you learn about that and you do more of it. You let go of the rest. Hi Ricardo, help all. Yeah, there is that, but you've got to help yourself first before you can help anyone else. Because you can't help others. Like I said, if you're on a plane and it's going down and you need to put your mask on, you've got to put your mask on first before you can help others. Otherwise, you're no good, if you get what I'm saying. But I've also learned that you can't help everybody, because some people just won't take it, and they've got to learn, if you get what I'm saying. Morning Ricardo, I think you've just come in at the right time, as I'm just about to do my bowl, and then I'm going to go and enjoy a bit of sunshine. So let's get the bowl out. If you want to sit, if you sat, you can breathe in if you can hear this. I'm going to bring it in now. Play a bit to the garden. I think I've just lost my, oh no, it's here. Putting it on the floor, so. If you want to join in, just breathe in deep from your tummy and out a few times. Thank you, Ricardo. It's true though. This is where I went wrong with this channel, thinking I could help everybody. You do when you wake up to certain stuff, and then you're like, shit, I'll just help myself. I'll speak about things, people resonate, and it helps them. That's brilliant. I can only help who I can help at the end of the day. The rest, they'll get there in the end at their right time. I don't know if that's too near, I don't know. I've got shorts on, people. trying to get the bowl in, but I don't think you see it. Stinging nettles. I don't know what's being. Yeah, we use dock leaves over here, whatever they are, and you rub them on your skin. I don't know what they are in America, but they normally grow near nettles. So that was a bit of that for you. We'll have to sort something out in summer as well, Rachel, because I keep seeing your coat and your cushion. My old cushion that I'm sat on, the one that I made you ages ago, is still upstairs. It's so nice. The birds are enjoying the bowl also. Yeah. So I'm going to go now. Just got to get ready to go out in a bit. Just thought I'd bring you a bit of that in the garden. I will be doing more in the garden as the weather gets better. And hopefully maybe showing you a bit of the garden when we've got more flowers in and done more. The weeds have come back again. I'm like, oh my god, weeding. So I'm going to go and do a bit of that, and I will see you soon. Thanks all for coming in. It was lovely, thank you. I know I need to sort of, can't wait. Yeah, we will do. You catch up, hon, he put a gun. But yes, I will see you soon. I think I might go and play a little bit more on Instagram, so I'll see you. Thank you. See you later. Bye.